Well, that's one way to toast a marshmallow. Hello, welcome back to Outer Wilds. Last time we discovered something very interesting about the teleporter pads and used them to get inside Embitwin. This time, I think it's time we finally took a look at Dark Bramble just for a change. Because I want to see where that harmonica music is coming from. Did I just see the quantum moon disappearing between blinks? That's interesting. Okay, so Dark Bramble. We've been there once before, right at the beginning of my time in the game. It is the outermost planet in the system, and it appears to have been exploded from the inside by some sort of weird there it is. Some sort of weird bramble-like plant. We've also learned that it puts out seeds that have landed on other planets, and they behave really weirdly. They're a lot bigger on the inside than the outside. I think that's about everything we know about Dark Bramble so far. Looks almost like there's another sun in there. Yep. Definitely bigger on the inside. This place is really spooky. No, did not mean to do that. Okay. Have we found the seed that the planet grew from, or rather the seed that killed the planet? Let's retrieve a scout. Whoa, no. Velocity. Okay. So we need to come down a bit. And mash again. No! Wrong button. Right. Retrieve scout. Duplicate signal. So it's both in there and a kilometre out there. Interesting. What happens if we take a snapshot? I'm not quite sure what's happening here. Wait, is that trees? Also, is that an anglerfish? Or at least an anglerfish skeleton? That is trees. Holy balls. There are trees in here. I don't think I can actually park the ship, but what I can do is hop out. And land by this campfire, where we appear to have a little bit of anti-gravity. And Feldspar. Okay, so what happened to you? Giant yeah. So this dead anglerfish is not the only anglerfish around here. It got stuck. Yeah, okay. The core of Giant's Deep. Okay. I can see how that might be a problem. So you've been stuck here ever since. And your ship blew up. Yeah, okay, skeleton's a good idea. Emergency tree seeds. Yeah, I'd like to know how you reach the core of Giant's Deep, because I've not had much luck with Giant's Deep. I crash landed there once by accident. Then I landed, got yoked into space and crashed again. No, go on. Tell me how. Alright, I might do that. Tail end of this anglerfish, look for a flickering light in the fog. Okay. Where should I explore here? Okay, so this is some sort of fractal plant. Don't you want to go home? Can I take you home? What happened to the anglerfish? Oh, yeah, that sounds unpleasant. Okay, they're territorial, good to know. Is there any other conversation options I can... No, he's told me where his ship is. Okay, so the seed on Timber Hearth is not a good idea. Well... So I should head toward the flickering light in the fog. That's where your ship is. So it is. It's right next to a big hole in the vine. Okay, so where does the hollow vine go? Am I going to end up peering out of the seed on Timber Hearth or something? Oh! Wait. 29.5 kilometers. Where the hell am I then? This sounds like Feldspar. Jellyfish? Okay. Insulation from electricity. That's great and all, but I don't see how that's going to help us in the here and now. So where else can I go to from inside this vine? And where exactly am I? So this is where Feldspar's ship is. It looks like the vine stopped here. Okay. Am I going in the right direction? There are multiple signals. Yes, I can see the trees. Ah, there we go. Right. I'm back. I've refilled my oxygen. I'm going to steal a bit of your jetpack fuel. Sorry, Feldspar. Okay. I found something. Found the frozen jellyfish. Right, let's go through this giant's deep. So maybe that jellyfish was actually in the core of Giant's Deep. Alright. Let's go back to the vine. Really hard to steer in here. Keep bouncing off the walls and I mean, wherever we are has gravity. So looks like it's a long way down. Maybe there's something I missed here. He says he camped out by this jellyfish. Okay. It does kind of look like the path ends here. Oh, well. Looks like we're about to find out what's down this way. And we're back in Dark Bramble. Not that far from our ship. Many duplicate signals. I don't understand how this works at all. I'm just going to keep following these vines. Hopefully we will end up where my ship is. Or maybe not. You never know, by the time I've figured out where I'm going, the sun might go over. Yes, I can tell that space is immensely weird, yeah. Okay. So he's got nothing new and helpful to say. Maybe I should just roast a marshmallow while I'm waiting for the end of everything. Oh. Well, that's one way to toast a marshmallow. I am very, very confused. Maybe we'll go back to Dark Bramble another time. Done this conversation tree. I can't jump up there, I need to go back around this way. I need to go and tell Hornfels that I know where Feldspar is, I think. Well, I've got to tell someone. Oh. We don't explode that much more. Yeah, okay. Anything in here that I haven't seen? No, it's just models and the satellite camera. No, you're not chopping down the tree. Where? There's the observatory. Really? Oh yes, it was around this way, wasn't it? I get lost very easily in this place. Can I talk to you again? I love the music. Right, finally made it up to the observatory. Well, Hornfels. I did see it happen. Okay. Incredibly feldspar of them. Okay. Right, where are the other travellers? Churt's on the Hourglass Twins. I've spoken to Churt. Rybeck on Bittle Hollow, yep. And Gabbro on Giant's Deep. You'd think it would update the conversation options after I've told them that Feldspar's still alive. Okay, so it's Gosson who's going to go and find Feldspar. Gosson was the one in the Zero-G cave, I think? It's been a while. I wonder if there's any more conversation options with Gosson. Yes. No, no extra conversation options with Gosson. Yeah. Gotcha. Now I'm ready for the real deal. I've been out there a few times now, you know. Have I been up here? What is up here? Scout launcher. Ooh, interesting. Young Buck Crater up north. Yeah, that's great and all, except I'm not sure what direction north is. And I don't see the smoke they were talking about. East? No, my ruins. Okay, so if that's east, then north must be this way. Yes. Can't seem to aim up and down. Right. Well, I think I've been there. Pretty sure I've been there. Isn't that where we found the Dark Bramble seed? Which told us where Feldspar is. This is not the way I came up, is it? Oh yes it is. Oh god. I'm just getting so lost. Now, I probably have one more launch left in me this episode, and I'm not sure what to do with it, to be quite honest. I suppose I've seen Dark Bramble. I don't know if I've seen everything in Dark Bramble, but I've seen some of it. And I'm not entirely sure I want to go to Giant's Deep, because that place just... What if I have a nice little potter over on the Apple Rock? That's a nice low pressure expedition that's not going to cause me any trouble, he says. Famous last words. Right. Okay, where's the Attle Rock? I just saw it a minute ago. Okay, that's the campfire on the Attle Rock. I've seen that. I've seen that little platform as well. What am I missing? Know my ruins. I knew I'd seen something there. Okay. I've definitely been in that crater, haven't I? Yes. Where were the Know My ruins? There. Okay, not too bad. But why is my camera drifting? Oh right, because the Attle Rock's so small. It's actually the orbit of the rotation that's causing me to drift. I thought my ship was moving. Okay. Here we have some kind ruins built on a big concentric circle. There is something there. Oh, this is some sort of observatory, is it? Okay. So what do I want to observe? Or shall I go downstairs and read the writings first? Yeah, let's read the writing first. Eye signal locator. Interesting. So, if the eye signal can't be tracked down, that means one of two things potentially. Hello, there's another scroll here. Let's take that and put it in here. More sophisticated locator, okay. Quantum moon locator on Ember Twin, yep, saw that. I even figured out what it was. Southern Glacier and Brittle Hollow. Brittle Hollow's South Pole. Okay. So we now know that there's an eye locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. Well, not now there isn't. It's probably already fallen into the black hole. Okay. So if we go back upstairs, as I was saying, I can think of only two reasons why the signal would be wonky. Here we go. Let's put it into the eye thing. It could be on the quantum moon. Alright, it's not going to find the eye. Yeah, the eye, whatever it is, could be on the quantum moon. Or could be in Dark Bramble. Because that's somewhere else we've seen really weird location artifacts. With signals appearing to come from two places at once. What else can we detect with this? We can detect... Come back here, you. We can detect Giant's Deep. At least I'm assuming what that is. Yep, it has in fact detected Giant's Deep. What's that noise? A hell of a noise. Is it detecting the sound of Giant's Deep as well? Because that would be wacky. Did it do that with Brittle Hollow? Where is Brittle Hollow? Over that way. Okay, that's interesting. What happens if I pointed at the sun? Oh. Yep, it's making sun noises. But it can't find the eye. Interesting. Alright, well, we've killed a bit of time here. Now, the other episode, when I was looking at Brittle Hollow, I was talking about maybe waiting for everything to fall through the black hole and then I'd be able to access things. Is that Brittle Hollow over there? Or is that more? Whoop. No, that's Brittle Hollow over there. Yeah, I thought maybe I'd be able to access things better after it had fallen through the black hole. Because there's that tower that we couldn't get into because the magical anti-gravity floor had worn away. Okay, that's the cannon. Oh, has it already fallen into the black hole? No, there's the top of it. Ow. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, this is the place. You can see down there where the floor is supposed to take you up, but it's all come away. I'll see if I can get a picture of it. Yeah. That stuff there. Hit the camera. Down there is where we could get to from the paths that went through the middle of the planet. And that's where the anti-grav floor is missing. So, what I was thinking... Whoops. Ah, bollocks to it. What I was thinking was... if we can wait for this bit to fall through the earth, or, you know, fall into the black hole, come out the white hole, gravity... Oh, shit. Well, apparently it's happening now. Wait, what just happened? Oh. Oh, I see. Right, yeah. I must have passed through the little, the little ujula flip. What's the word I'm looking for? Magic know my elevator into my ship. Okay, so, theoretically, I should now be able to get in here. Because there's no gravity. Fingers crossed. Right, have I got enough fuel in O2? Yes. Out we pop. Ow. There we go. Now we have gravity. Is that a scroll down there? Yes, it is. Let's nab that and look for a scroll wall, because there's bound to be somewhere we can read it. Funny, you'd think all the stuff in here would also be floating around. Down here, maybe? No? That's something else. Right, and that's just the bottom. So maybe it's the top room where I can plug the scroll in. Alright, we've got some writing here. Completed your preparations on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. Shrine must be on the moon's north pole. What, does it move around, or? Be curious on your journey. Alright. Already holding scroll. Ah. I can't put the scroll down. Oh, is that another scroll wall? Yes, it is. But everything's blown up. Why does everything always blow up just when I'm about to read an interesting scroll? There really isn't a lot of time to investigate this tower, is there? Well, I suppose that's going to have to be a job for next time. Join me then to find out what that extra scroll reads. In the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that bollocks. See ya.